Hello, hello, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Mary, and today I'll be watching The Sopranos, Season 3, Episode 12. We're nearing the end of the season, and the intro song has been on my mind all day long, so I'm just really excited to immediately jump into it. If you want to see more reactions, make sure to check out Patreon, because there will always post at least 2 weeks ahead. And I always post the full-length edition, so if you like to watch everything together with me, the whole episode, you can do that over there. Or if you like the cut versions like they are on YouTube, you can always find them as well earlier there. Episode. Oh, it's the finale already. If you can't wait for the finale, you can go check it out after this video on Patreon. All right, let's jump into it. Let's go. Blue moon in your eye. I just finished The Wire Season 5 at the moment I'm recording this. So if you want to watch The Wire, you can find that fully on Patreon. It's an exclusive there. But the feeling of like letting go of that city is so hard. And I'm not looking forward to when The Sopranos ends and it's suddenly this whole world and all these characters that you never want to see again. Damn. Sometimes I see in the comments, people say, woke up this morning. And in my mind, I'm like... So keep commenting that, because I'm always like immediately in the mood when I see that comment. Never thought woke up this morning would give me that feeling.
Do you have a tampon? I'm spotting and the dispenser in the ladies' room is out.
You guys have dispensers for tampons in toilets? That's convenient.
Imagine having your portrait in a museum like this.
She's just the wife of some rich merchant, Mom. That's how Rubens made his money.
Oh.
You sure talk the talk, Miss Art History. I have never seen grades like this from you. You spent more time in your books and less in Jackie's car.
Please.
It's done.
That is so over.
Just like that? What happened?
I love how she wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't topic. Ah, Madon. Aww.
Are you crying? She's marrying a baby?
We all do.
What?
I shouldn't be sarcastic.
We all marry a baby. I now have a toddler and a baby.
The little baby's hand against her cheek. A beautiful, innocent, gorgeous little baby.
She's a bit hormonal, isn't she?
Come on, let's go eat.
I would want to ask her more questions. Like, what is it about this painting that hits you like that specifically? Maybe a piece, alright, but what's behind it? Alfie, where are you?
I'm sorry about what happened. You won't return my phone calls.
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
There's something too special. It's just over one argument.
Oh, God.
You threw a fucking dinner at my head, Gloria. If you were a guy, I don't have to tell you where you'd be right now.
Oh, okay.
You kept me waiting 3 hours.
What about the present? You take a nice thought, a nice present, you throw it out the window with a fucking Barnegat Bay.
All right.
Yeah, she has intense emotions.
Me and this broad were like...
Much drama for me.
Amour Fou, as the French call it.
Crazy love.
All-consuming.
That's it. Tell you, we push each other's buttons.
Most people don't push your buttons.
Well, it's not true.
You push my buttons all the time.
She gets freaky. I mean, what do you think? Is she a full-blown loop-de-loo or what?
As you well know, I cannot.
Loop-de-loo.
What if I duke you an extra 5?
I won't have it. Don't offer it again.
So professional.
She's, you know, very independent-minded. That I do like.
You see her as independent, strong.
Why, she's not?
We're talking about your perceptions.
That was what attracted her, why? She was so like strong and mysterious and all that, and now she's more and more unraveling.
When she stares at you, it's like a Spanish princess in one of those paintings, you know, like Goyim.
Oh, I want to be in Melfi's head right now.
Whenever I bring her up, you get this weird push. And then you ask me, does she seem happy? Like maybe she's not. Or does she remind you of somebody with that weird push on? Like you don't like it.
She threw a steak at you.
You've told me what you see in Gloria. What do you think she sees in you?
Oh, please, huh? I don't know what all the fucking faggots and crybabies running around.
Tony.
I'm more of Captain Industry type.
This is interesting. What does he think about himself?
Why would anybody hit you, of all people, with a side of beef?
She's complicated.
I said complicated. Dark, you said.
Lawyered. I could watch them talk for hours. More of that. More.
Oh, look at the face. What's he got to be frowning about? Tell me, Romeo.
Not much Romeo, is he?
Now that you moved back home, are you gonna be humping Tony Soprano's little girl on our couch?
Fuck her. Tony too with his stay in school bullshit. He could have reached out to somebody at Rutgers.
He should break the dean's legs because you're too lazy to read a fucking book.
Dude, imagine blaming not being in school because someone else didn't fix your problems. Oh, here we are again.
Hello? No, you have the wrong number.
Did they have the wrong number? Did she go alone to Morocco?
I thought it might be my sister.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it.
Here she goes.
She said I can never see my niece and nephew again, right before Christmas.
And we had a new Santa Claus at our Christmas party in the neighborhood. Wasn't very good.
I love those children. She said I was turning them against their father, which I wasn't. Not that he doesn't deserve it, fucking crackhead sack of shit. We don't call it the Christmas play, we call it the Winter Festival.
In our city, it also changed from Christmas market to winter market.
We're not allowed to say Christmas. We call Christmas the C word.
Oh.
And I fucking flipped out. And she forbid me to ever see them again.
You smoked crack this fuck.
Oh no, Tony. Stop thinking. Whatever you're thinking.
Maybe we'll all get lucky. Maybe I'll get plastered onto a grill.
Hey, what the fuck?
What?
I love this song.
So weird, right? That she had this whole talk and then that was that. Can't imagine that. Recording scenes like that must be so awkward. Okay, so the bond with her family is not great.
Who the fuck are you?
The owner's a dear friend of ours. That should be enough for you.
Fuck them too.
What you fucking say?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
He's gonna flip when he sees this shit. Royce's aunt's cousin.
Royce's aunt cousin. Like, sometimes I'm just like, what's the family tree?
20 years I'm collecting these things. What the fuck? It's only glass.
Aww, that sucks. Only need one guy to ruin it. Your collection.
Unless they're paying your nut, nobody has the right to tell anybody else how to earn a fucking living.
Finally. Thank you.
Yeah, let's be stubborn about making dumb choices.
Mrs. Soprano, the courtesy van's stuck in traffic.
Da, da, da.
Gloria, Trillo.
Oh, Carmela Soprano. You sure you don't mind?
Oh man, this is gonna go wrong. If it's not now, then it will be soon. That ring.
So what do you do?
I'm a homemaker.
Oh.
I'm a homemaker.
So you're married?
Yes.
Kids?
2.
Oh, she's just trying to get as much info about his family as she can.
I know, I was just kidding.
Oh. Right.
So awkward, damn.
At least your daughter doesn't have to latch on to a man for success.
What, like she does? My god.
It was very nice to meet you.
You too.
Meanwhile, have a good look. Like, she knew he was married, right? So what is she gonna do now? Or Carmela is gonna talk about, yeah, this lady brought me back and she was driving so fast, it was a bit weird. And then he's gonna be like, wow, they're going close to my wife. Or she's gonna go crazy and trying to get close and be like, your wife.
What about Moltisanti?
Nothing. We were just saying, you know, he's young to be made. That kind of shit.
He wanted it. So he stepped up and took it.
Oh god, is this life advice? Because is this Jackie gonna act?
We thought we were like the sixth family. Till one fucking night.
Here he comes.
And I gotta give your father credit for this. He had balls as big as an Irish broad's ass.
Okay.
An original.
He was an old G.
Whatever.
Whatever.
This Saturday night card game, and your father sees this as our big chance to step up to the A-League. Connected or not, him, me, and Tony, we're gonna rob it.
Balls.
It's as big as an Irish broad's ass. He took it down, they walked away with like 20 large.
Damn.
I caught the clap from some hippie broad I was fucking. My dick was dripping like a busted pipe.
Ugh. Blech. Didn't need to know about your dripping dick.
Your father and Tony was on a fast track to being made, and I was still a little shitheel like the two of you. Father and Tony were rising stars that had to be respected.
I hate this. Because his dad, the person who loves him, wanted different for him. I feel like in this case, you could see how Jackie loves Jackie Jr. more than Ralphie does. Because he went on a bad path and he doesn't want his son to be on the same one. Just as you see with Tony, Ralphie doesn't give a damn. She's emotional again. Like, I don't know about menopause. Does that get you so emotional? But she was spotting earlier. She's not pregnant, is she? Like, her oldest is 18. Or 19 or 20. Well, if they started early.
Jesus Christ.
So creepy. Why?
No, she's gonna fake this. She set this up. She set this up herself. She's gonna blame it on Carmela.
My ex-girlfriend got a little jealous and she slashed my tires.
Oh, okay, sorry.
This immigrant alcoholic, fucking probably HIV
whoa,
laden slut
Dad.
slashes my tires.
She wouldn't do it. I slapped the piss out of her last time.
Did you? Did you really hit her?
These two, right? Both 10 out of 10. Relationship material.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, like I don't know. I really think she did it herself.
That's Ralph's game.
That's even better. Fuck him and his rinse your dishes bullshit.
What if they find out that it's us?
We want them to. Not right away, but, you know, like Ralph said. And even when they do, you know it's gonna get squashed. My old man was Jackie Aprile.
Even now, he's banking on his dad's name, right? Even this, he needs his dad for.
I am pretty sure I have ovarian cancer.
What?
Psychiatrist said that I should leave my husband. When he said that, it seemed so right.
You made a sacred vow. Divorce is out of the question.
Oh, come on, man.
Is he abusive?
Not to me, but he is unfaithful.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Do you love your husband?
I do. I love my husband.
I do think she loves him.
My life is financed by crime.
That is a big problem. And the faithfulness.
And now to maybe bring another child into this?
So she's suspecting the same thing?
You say your husband has good in him. What you have to do is learn to live on what the good part earns.
Dude.
Learn to live on the good part. Forego those things that lay without it.
This is crazy. You're basically telling him that you're married to a criminal and he's like, yeah.
I think I can do that, Father.
That's not easy, but I guess you'll just have to learn how to live with that.
And go see an OB/GYN.
Yes. Because I was really like a baby, but then I was like, not with her age, but maybe she's not that old. Like, how old is she at this point? Like, if she's early 40s, but I thought she was older.
Jackie Jr. Medical finished.
Jackie was smoking marijuana, and he was caught cheating on an exam at Rutgers.
Oh, gee, that bad?
She would have been better off with that black kid.
He has creepy vibes.
She wasted 3 months with Jackie Jr.
That is true. But I think she will learn a lot about this in life.
Gloria Trillo, Globe Motors.
Oh, hi, of course. How are you?
She just said, hi, Gloria.
Well, run it by your husband. Maybe he'll want to treat you.
Okay, maybe I will.
Oh, she's so messy. Oh my god, how do you exist?
Oh, what a nice woman. I'm just some saleswoman from Globe Motors.
What?
She was awfully nice to me the other day. She gave me a ride home while they serviced the wagon.
I knew it, right? I knew that that was like with two options. Or she's gonna tell him, back away from my wife. I was just doing my job. What am I supposed to do?
Tony.
Oof.
Don't you fucking Tony me. Are you out of your fucking mind talking to my wife?
All right, I was upset about your ex-girlfriend, all right? A poor, confused kid. I thought you should see my version.
Man, the drama these two have.
I'm sorry, all right?
Now you can tell you shrink your own date relationships.
What do you mean?
Fucking over.
You see, Tuesday, I can take my kid...
Oh, dude, what? Yeah, not surprised, but I feel like it might actually start up again. Let's see. You want to see the uterus first? Show us the uterus.
Just tell me right out, Dr. Rotelli. Don't mince words.
I really did not...
Dude! Show us your uterus.
You want to spend the rest of your life with your head up your ass? Be my guest.
Look at Jackie being a career guy.
What I'd give to have a grandchild.
Speaking of grandkids, I am just sick about Jackie and Meadow. He tells me to mind my own business.
So does she, in so many words.
They broke up?
Don't you love it that all these moms know everything about it and talking about it?
Not like the grief we go through with our husbands. That's because we married these wayos.
Not just us.
Hillary Clinton? I can't stand that woman.
I know. Maybe we could all take a page from her book.
What, to be humiliated in public and then walk around smiling all the time? That is so false.
Yeah, you don't do that.
She took all that negative shit he gave her and spun it into gold. You gotta give her credit.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
She's like, maybe I should be a bit more like her.
She's a role model for all of us.
I feel like she does a great job at taking all this shit and still not being dug in a hole because...
Tony. Line 2. It's a woman. I think she's crying.
Oh, Tony, I'm pregnant with your baby, Tony. Must have happened in the zoo.
Hello.
Tony, I just want to go. I don't know.
His face.
I can't take it anymore.
In that sense, he is an interesting character, right? Because I think a lot of people would be super put off by that and no go. But I think, like, in his circumstance, right? Well, this is an affair. He really cares.
There's no one else I can talk to.
What about him?
Can't you talk to Buddha?
A nice trip to nowhere.
You bring it on yourself.
Yeah, let's go sleep with married men and then be like, oh my god, I'm not going anywhere. Whoa.
You're a beautiful, talented woman.
She is, right? If she made better choices.
The other night with the ties. What do you think? I lived in a freezer before I met you?
You think I was married my whole life and didn't sleep with anyone?
It's over. And we had our mofo or whatever.
Mofo, like the next thing is gonna be an MF, and like he just gets shorter and shorter.
You think I'm gonna let some fucker shit all over me just because he buys me some ridiculous gaudy fucking ring?
Oh, yeah, I knew
Where
it.
the fuck do you get off, huh?
You don't care.
What do you think? You're the only one with problems? You think my life's a fucking picnic?
Oh, poor you.
He insulted his wife. She insulted his wife.
I didn't just meet you. I've known you my whole fucking life. My mother was just like you. Bottomless black hole.
Don't go, don't go! I'll call your wife!
What'd you say?
Tony, like, oh my god, wouldn't let her get me so riled up either. What are you gonna do? Tony!
You go near my wife or my family and I'll fucking kill you.
I actually think he would.
Kill me. You fucking bitch!
Both of them like, what the f***?
Alright, this is it.
What the hell did we just watch?
Sure you want to do this?
Why? Oh, you?
Is he like getting second thoughts?
Fuck it, let's go down the shore.
No. Fuck it. Let's go back home and stop this insanity.
Let's do it before the crank wears off.
They're high.
Anybody want a drink?
Oh my god.
Victory has 100 fathers, but defeat is an orphan.
What does that even mean?
If you can keep your head while those around you can't, then you are...
Dude, stop! Oh my god. Oh! What does he think? She's gonna need to give something back?
Oh my god, what are you doing? No, this is good!
Oh, for a second I thought there was a baby crying in the back.
Fuck!
Run!
Hey, cocksucker.
Furious.
If you're one of the thousands of men who suffer from erectile dysfunction,
Dr.
my name
Freed,
is Dr.
I'm sorry. Your service said it was an emergency.
Oh wow, even the office is set. Interesting. I always think that the rooms are real, which is kind of naive, I know, but...
Porca miseria!
Porca miseria!
The prick is a really doctor!
Close. I'm a prick doctor. Get it?
Big doctor.
It'll be all right.
I feel the pain everywhere. Ooh!
You sure it was Jackie Jr.?
I find him. I'm doing him tonight.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because it's an April.
Bullshit. You're a fucking hypocrite.
Ooh.
The fuck did you say?
I loved you.
What happens I decide, not you. Now, you don't love me anymore, well, that breaks my heart, but it's still fucking bad, because you don't gotta love me. But you will respect me.
This is so hard because he loved Jackie and was gonna look out for his kid, but at one point, I get that he's like, can't do anything. I see him maybe like fixing this behind the scenes, but without Christopher.
Ralph Cifaretto's here.
You put him up to it, right? Oof.
I was going nuts over this.
Any word from my son?
Oh, he's gone right now. I feel like he might contact Ralphie because he really trusts him, and rightfully so.
Tell you the truth, Tony. I want to give the kid a pass. It's just me, though. I know you got bigger concerns. You're the boss.
Well, I think you should go with your instincts on this, Ralph.
You do?
Okay.
But Furio took a hit. Chris, these are made men.
Well, make sure they respect your decision, because I'm sure you're going to do the right thing. That's why I made you captain. The one thing you cannot do, Ralph, you cannot do, is blame yourself. You took this kid under your wing, schooled him as best you could.
And you did it wrong.
Jack spoiled him.
I think this is yours.
There's so much going on in that, right? This is so multi-leveled. That conversation is so layered, is the word that I was looking for.
She wanted me to fucking kill her.
Like suicide by cop.
So she set me up?
I don't feel like she wanted you to kill her. She wanted attention.
I don't want to fuck my mother. I don't give a shit what you say. You're never going to convince me.
Not fuck. Try to please her. We need to repeat what's familiar, even if it's bad for us. The
Right.
selfishness, the incessant self-regard. At one time, in your mother's hands, it passed for love.
It's confusing in him, probably.
Do I gotta worry about this broad?
I honestly can't predict.
Yeah, or she's gonna stop, or she's gonna completely unleash.
You'll never leave your wife.
Should
She
I-
might leave you, but you'll never leave her.
I think so too.
You made one good decision in your life vis-a-vis women.
Yeah, I think so too.
You're not gonna throw that over.
He is one stable, loyal wife.
Actually, in spite of everything, you're a very conventional man.
I'd love
We
to
have to
keep
stop
going.
now.
No, don't do this, Muffy.
What's the matter? You don't like me?
Or she's gonna find a new one.
Here's some standard operating procedure. Stay the fuck away from Tony Soprano. You call or go anywhere near him or his family, and they'll be scraping your nipples off these fine leather seats. We understand each other? It won't be cinematic.
There won't be drama. You'll just be dead. In a sense, I think that might actually be a powerful decision of Tony because it completely removes him from the situation and she's just left with the consequences. And like you said, it won't be cinematic, so she cannot envision these nice things, dramatic things.
This is gonna be hard for you to hear.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Must be worried sick.
Look, we're gonna find him. We'll get him help.
Well, in life they all live, right? He's like, damn. Oh, is she gonna turn stuff into gold? Or what did they say? Made it for herself too?
Smells good.
Lemon snaps for the bake sale at church.
And all these reasons is why he'll never leave. Because she's a good homemaker.
I went to step today.
No way you don't have any Looney Tune moods.
Looney Tune moods.
Where's your ring?
I had to bring it in to get its size. It's a little big.
Is this how she can live with the blood money? That would be a thing, right? That she can like, okay, I can excuse staying with him if it pays for my daughter's school, but not for jewelry, for example, right?
I'll be home in about 20 minutes.
Oh my god. Weren't we all expecting a car accident? And then it didn't. And I was like, this is way too calm. And then like, a credit. Why did they show that last part? I don't get it. With him. Do you think she's gonna go after him again? The obsessive behavior that she showed is going from Tony to him right now? Or that he's standing in the way between Tony and her? I don't know. Because I feel like even if she would get after him, there's 5 other men immediately ready to stand in between Tony and her. Ah, good episode again. It's so hard to predict Gloria. I feel like that's always a scary part about someone who's really unstable in that sense, that it's super hard to predict how they're gonna act. I love how Melfi deals with all of this, and I feel like how right she is, right? Tony will never leave Carmela, and a part of it has to do with love and that kind of stuff, but I think when she said my job is being a homemaker, and I've wanted to say that many times already, and I don't know if I said it out loud, but there's always food for her husband, for his family, for the kids. Every occasion they need to go to, she has food ready, she has gifts ready, the house is looking nice. You can say whatever you want about everything, but I think that in terms of having a wife that makes your house a home, I think she's actually really good. And I think a lot of people would actually want that as well, what Tony has there. Yeah, he wants the sexual fantasies and the relationships and outside of that. But what he needs in terms of having kids and a good mother and a good wife at home, that he has that, right? You cannot replace Carmela easily. There's no need, so to say, right? She does what she's supposed to do in his life. So I get what Melfi was saying, and I think she hit the spot there. And it's interesting through all the seasons how you always see how Carmela struggles with what is right and what is wrong, but she'll always stay with wrong. Maybe not forever though, like I don't know, because I feel like she stays more because she needs to, and that's what is supposed to happen. I also do think she loves Tony, right? So I do think they both love each other. And I wonder if the taking of the ring was a conclusion of that conversation that she had at the church. I think she might be okay, and that's why I think she stayed in the first place. And we had that episode with her saying like, we need the money for Meadow's school. I think she's fine with blood money if it's for her kids. And that's also why she was able to push Tony in that moment and be like, you're gonna give this big amount. It wasn't like, you're gonna give this big amount for a ring. No, it was like, I find it important that my kid is in the best school and you're gonna make that happen. And then he did, right? And I feel like with the ring, it's such a different thing. There's no family value. It's just bragging about your money and it's blood money. And I feel like it's different. And I think that's for her probably how she sees it. I have no clue to know like if this is the end of Gloria or not, or if we're gonna see another episode where she goes completely berserk and gets killed. Right, I don't know. But honestly, the fact that she would go after Meadow, I find it is just like... Let me be clear that Tony is wrong in the situation too, right? He's a cheater. So like, I'm gonna talk bad about Gloria now, but I think Tony's a cheater and that's bad too. Because people say I don't mention that enough, but I feel like it's quite a given. So about Gloria, I feel like being the other woman is one thing. It's like... bad. How can you even say that you're going after his daughter? And also, she would tell Carmela not to help Carmela, because I feel like maybe if you're being with someone and then you discover that they're married, you didn't know, then you're gonna tell the wife because you want her to know what's going on. But here, she willingly went into this affair. And the only reason why she wants to tell Carmela or Meadow is to hurt Tony. And I'm like, how can you drag these people down more than you already are? Especially a kid. What does that Meadow have to do with all of this, right? How awful. It's interesting how Tony was warned and he stepped into this drama with both feet. He knew that it was gonna end bad, and here we are. So season 1 was Ralphie. Season 2 was Ralphie. Jackie, season 2 was Richie, and then now Jackie Jr. This is a real family, right? Oof. Although I feel like Jackie Sr., we haven't seen much of him, but he seems like a different guy than Richie maybe, and then Jackie, I don't know. But I feel like you see it all the time with these men that are coming up, or they're like crossing lines and needing to get back in check and all of that. We saw that with Christopher in the beginning as well, and now he's a maid guy. Although Ralphie still has that behavior. Anyway, I'm so stoked for the finale because I love this show and I've been binging this season a little bit, and it's so much better than just having to watch one episode a week. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, and go to Patreon if you want to see the finale right now. You can do that. Cut up like here, edited, or the full length. Make sure to check out Patreon. I wish you a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye!